What's going on? It is Tuesday. I missed the post from Monday, so I'm gonna go over those trades really quick. So, coming into the day on Monday, this was yesterday. I forgot to post yesterday. It's completely my fault. We had two trades. We had both losses, so this was not a great day, as you can see. So the first loss was market open. We'd come down. We'd swept some internal lows right here, and we had this 15-minute fair value gap that we had dipped under and into, and so I'm looking for longs out of that. We get this inversion on this 1 minute here. It was kind of high. I mean, it really wasn't the cleanest. I wanted at least this high. As you can see, I got stopped out. Second trade was a short. Got in on a 30-second inversion, which was this gap right here. 30-second inversion. Let me delete this little one. 30-second inversion there. Get in. Break even point here. I expected this unfilled 4 hour to get touched and it didn't, so that's unfortunate, but the break even point didn't get hit either, so got stopped out there, and then my original bias was correct, and we came up into this BPR over here. Coming into the day this morning, I had a neutral bias for either direction because we had imbalances on both sides of the market, and we had highs and lows on both sides. I did like these trailed kind of highs to the left over here, so that's why my original bias was bullish. Market opened, we came up, we took both these two highs to start, and then from there I'm thinking, okay, we might be looking for shorts. So we had this 1 minute inversion, never got closed through with this wick, and then when it did get closed through, we already had this wick come respect this 5 minute. So when this closed way down here, there was just simply no entry. So shorts from right there would not have been good. So I didn't get in. Next, I have my eyes on this 5 minute fair value gap. If I want longs, what do I want this 5 minute fair value gap to do? I want it to get respected, not inversed, and so go to the 5 minute time frame. That 5 minute IFVG gets held right there. Both wicks, we put an SMT in the internal low with ES over here. I'm not going to bother finding it, but we had SMT there. Back to 1 minute. And then from there, I'm thinking, okay, what's the highest time frame inversion of the leg back to the upside? And it's this one. Took this 1 minute candle close. I got in a little bit early because I knew the candle was going to close here. I got in like 6 seconds early or something. Stop at the low, and what's nice about this is even if the market was going to go take all this LR and these equal lows right here, this was such a low entry that my risk was not great at all. So the $700 I lost yesterday, I made back today on this trade in one win, so that is nice. My original take profit was at this high to the left, but it's just such high RR, and I like more 1-to-1, 1-to-2, so I just didn't want to be greedy, and I took that, and I'm glad I did. But also, if I held, would have made more money, whatever. And then after that, obviously, you can see we get a nice rebalance to equilibrium. We also touch midnight open, so we come below equilibrium here. We touch midnight open. We have our new week opening gap down below, which we already went through each quadrant. And what do we get on this from the rebalance? We get an inversion. I think, yes, it was a 2 minute here as well. And that would have played out the rest of the day. I have no interest in taking that. I wasn't even looking at the charts then, just something I noticed now. But pretty clean price delivery the past 2 days. So Wednesday, I'm not going to miss the day to upload. I can't miss any more days to post after this. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow, Wednesday, brings.